Hello world, BKB here, playing some Brawl. I know I haven't updated in a long time, but believe me when I say I have been busy as all hell. Anyways, today I'm gonna do my top 5, Top 5 worst characters in Brawl. My opinion, so don't go all apeshit in the comments, alright? So let's do this! Okay. Well, 1 second, peoples. Okay, so we're gonna start off here. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna start this right now. Okay, number 5 is gonna have to be Mr. Game & Watch. Now, this guy is the only one on the list, this list, that is actually a decent character. He's got a very nice resourceful use of his, paper items, whatever half these things are supposed to be anyway. But there's only one reason basically why he makes it. Most people would know why. It's because he's the lightest and the weakest and easiest to knock off. That's the only reason he's on here. So I only really have 4 people I really hate, but since this had to be a top 5 for me, because I'm like that, I decided to put him on the list just because he's really weak. But other than that, he's pretty good. I can't say I really like the way he shows up in the Subspace Emissary adventure mode thing. That's just messed up. Him is just oh yeah, just because Mr. Game & Watch is 2-dimension and he's black, let's go ahead and put him as the bad guy, or, the evil source of the shadow bugs, or whatever those things are. Now, I may not be black, but that's just racist to me. I don't know. Just because he's really weak and paper and stuff, come on. Couldn't put anybody else there. Of course not. Well, then again, it does make sense. I mean, he is 2D, and, he can easily be transformed into other shadow bugs. Everybody else is actually a solid character. So yeah, maybe I'm being a little too harsh on that, and maybe I'm not. I don't know. That's just my experience. But anyway, number 4. Okay, right before that we gotta switch that to yeah. Okay, number 4 is gonna be Wolf. I do not like this guy. Well, mainly because he's a blatant riff-off of Fox. And he's his enemy because, Fox is a fox, he's a wolf. Ah! No. Seen that joke played out too many times. Plus, he's got the cheapest move ever, right here, where he just charges up and just launches into people. It hits you twice, and it does, double the damage amount. That's just messed up. I don't need that. Plus, he has, the same Final Smash and, moveset as... Okay, maybe not the same moveset, but still. As, Fox. And, I don't know, I just really hate that. That bugs the crap out of me. Okay, that one was a little short, but, yeah, it's because it's Wolf. Number 3. Alright. Number 3 is very close to Wolf. It's Falco. Once again, I really don't like how Fox has basically two versions after himself. So it's there's 3 Foxes on the field. All have the same Final Smash. But I hated this guy to begin with in Melee. So that's why he's on the list a little higher than Wolf. Wolf's just making his debut in Brawl now. Well, not his debut, but, his debut in this type of fighting game, so there you go. I just don't like this guy at all. Also, how he shows up in the Subspace Emissary was also pretty retarded. Diddy happens to, be turned into a trophy, so Fox is all there without a partner, and then Bowser comes out of nowhere. Which is fine, because he can do that. I mean, he's all dark, and he's the enemy, so it would work. But, Falco just happens to just, fly along in his airship, why? I just think that's bull. No. Just no. number 2. Let's go to number 2. Okay, no more, you know, Fox rip-offs and stuff. Number 2 is gonna be Pit. No. I don't know. Everyone has been saying that his moveset is kind of cheap. I kind of agree because, you know, you can always just keep doing that, you know, for the noob way of winning, or, you know, raising damage and stuff. Plus you can, like, fly all the way around the board, you know, to get away from people. And every time, like, me and my friends play this game, we always say, don't choose Pit, or else you'll fly around like that and you know, dodge attacks, because, you know, that'd be cheap. Don't do it. So, I don't know, I never liked this character, not only because this is like his second game ever. Like, Kid Icarus was okay, but I don't know, it's like he wasn't meant in this fighting game for me. I don't know, this is just my opinion, so that's it. And now it's on to number 1. It's gonna have to be Marth. Like, I hate most sword-wielding characters in these kind of games, but he just takes the cake. Like, Link is, like, I don't know, I always found sword characters kind of cheap, but Link actually has a fair balance with, like, weight, too. And, like, a little delay, sort of like Mario's momentum in the first couple games that he was in, like the Super Mario Bros. Series. But, you know, him is just like, you know, he's quick and he has a sword. I hate that. Same thing as Pit, but, you know, Pit's attacks are a little weak. So he's on the list because, you know, same thing as Pit, except he can't fly around as much, and, you know, his move set is quicker. Also, he speaks a language I don't think anyone knows about. I don't even think that's Japanese or Chinese, whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I have no idea. Anyway, that finishes off my top 5 hated characters. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it inspires you to make one of your own, because you can feel free to do that. Next video I'll make is the top 5 best characters in Brawl. But until that day, or whenever that video goes up, whatever, you know, keep doing what you're doing, going on YouTube and stuff. Feel free to subscribe, or comment, or rate, and do anything you want. I'm not forcing you, I'm not telling you to do that. But go ahead. Later, folks.